Hey guys, my name is Ryan. We're back again with another Spirit Island video. The new art for Mentor Shifting Memory of Ages is a very dynamic piece that has three different spirits on it. We have the new Shifting Memory of Ages here on the left side. Looks like Starlight seeks its form here in the middle. And then Lightning Swift Strike, specifically the immense aspect for Lightning Swift Strike over here on the right. And they are all interacting with each other, seeming like there's an orb of glowing power coming from shifting memory, the knowledge of the ages or something like that. Well, seeing this picture made me think this would be a pretty sweet team comp, and so that is what we're going to play today. This is going to be a game with a lot of big splashy majors, so we're going to go up against the big splashy adversary, England 6. Okay, and we're starting off with a Jungles Explorer. Every single board that hits some starting buildings, so no board gets away with a freebie. So yeah, this is a very interesting setup of spirits because Lightning Swift Strike is going to get freaking huge. Both Starlight and Mentor Memory are really good at giving other spirits powers. And Lightning is balanced around the fact that it's bad at getting powers. So when we can circumvent that one weakness, we can expect Lightning to go absolutely gangbusters. A really funny thing with these three spirits is all three of them are really good at thresholding majors, even though they all have no specific elemental identity. Sure, Lightning has this innate power, but all of our presence tracks gives us no free elements. And with the immense special rule, we get free elements whenever we play a major. So really, any major that we're playing, we're probably going to be able to threshold. If it happens to be fire air, then we also get the innate. We have Starlight being able to pick 4 of its own elements off the tracks. So tons of flexibility there. And then Shifting Memory of Ages being able to spend elemental tokens in order to threshold anything that you want. This game is going to be all about flexibility, and I'm excited. Everything's going to work. It's going to be a good time. We're going to start with the Shatter Homesteads in order to solve E3. E7 might just have to go to the wind, but we'll see what happens. Over here, we can do a simple Defend 3. And Starlight, who knows what's going to happen? We'll just have to draft our way into it. Since we can start to give cards away as early as turn 1, I think, honestly, I might just go straight for a major with Shifting Memory and probably do like Boon of Ancient Memories, spend an element just to give the card over, and see if we can get a turn 2 major coming out of Immense Lightning, because we'll have 6 energy going into next turn. Talons of... There we go, Talons of Lightning. What else could you want? Talons of Lightning cost 6 energy. We're going to have 6 energy. Throw it down there with the Harbingers. Get the free 2 elements. Golly, this game is going to go nuts. Generally, I don't like Study the Invader's Fears. Doesn't really do much of anything, so we can happily pitch that. And... Hey, but wait, is that too much power too early? Because we do 5 damage in the wetlands or mountains before there's even pieces in the wetlands and mountains. We actually just like don't get value from it. So we don't really need to rush that out. That's funny. Just the fact that that goes wide and we don't get any payoff from going wide. Yeah, because like that's not mountains, wetlands. So solves those 2. The 5 damage is also kind of awkward just because that's only going to kill 1 building plus some explorers. Maybe that's not as OP as you would hope for, but hey, we're going to be topping out at 10 energy soon, so we'll still be able to afford it. Let's go down here and Boon of Ancient Memories. We could also give this over to Lightning so that they can gain a major. And then maybe we'll just go for absolute everything, and we'll also give it a Boon of Reimagining. That would be pretty ridiculous. And then we'll gain power card. Hmm. If we wanted to go for, absolute max powers in play, then we'd probably want to go for the plant innate. At which point I'd probably be taking hazard spread, because it has both plants and earth. The air and fire versus the animal. Maybe that doesn't make a big difference, but hazard spread is probably just a better card in general. The other question is, do I want to play Rights to Land's Rejection? I mean, we could block this from building, but then what? Like, is it any different than just letting it build and then using peace? I don't think so. Yeah, the only thing is that if we did like a defend 3, but even that doesn't really accomplish anything because there's only one Dahan. So we'll have to actually take the card that's best based on his own merits. I don't hate hazard spread, though none of these guys are token spirits, so no one's really going to enable this card. Cold isolation is usually pretty safe. We'll take that. At worst, we can like pull Dahan or who knows. And we're going to just spread towards the center, giving us flexibility to go in any direction. Okay, we're going to give you talons. And let's prepare another air and earth. Defend 3 we don't need, so yep, we're all good. And we get the wetlands. Okay. I'm realizing it's be more efficient if we defend the 3, let the Dahan counterattack. So our Shatter Homesteads can instead... oh, that's out of range. So I guess we'll go here because there's no Dahan at all to interact with it. We could do a Share Secrets, bringing some Dahan in and then protecting them from death. So we'll still take a Blight, but then we get the counterattack. That is something that we could do. Let's do Boon of Reimagining, getting rid of Raging Storm first. Raging Storm is certainly our worst starter card. Really not that good here. Constancy is pretty spicy. Though Constancy is actually dramatically worse on Lightning, or Immense Lightning than most other spirits because we only get 3 card plays. So we can't afford to, like, waste a whole card play on Constancy because this doesn't do anything. With this setup, we're here to be the hyper carry. Things like Constancy, I don't think is in our game plan. Lure of the Unknown, pretty sensible, pretty straightforward card. Just being able to, 2 elements, it's really nice. Quicken Your Struggle could be a pretty solid card. Just because we're going to be doing a lot more growth, lots of sacred sites all over the board. So I can see that being quite playable. Oh, this is funny. So after the jungles, every single board hit some starting plastic. Every single wetlands had started empty. And so there is no massive stacked up land for Quicken the Earth Struggle to do things. That being said, is it crazy to just grow into the 7 and then take 2 Dahan over with the Harbingers? I think so, because we're probably going to want to just gain a major. But looking at everything else we have, I do think it's just going to be Quicken and Lure. Now we can do Boon of Ancient Memories over this way. They can gain a major. Okay, well, this game was already going to be dumb. And now we're getting UG. So every single spirit is going to get proliferated, and this game is just going to go ridiculous. If it wasn't UG, it would be Dreams of the Untouched Land, which also can do proliferation. Honestly, actually, because I feel like I've done UG a couple times recently, Dream is just, spicy and exciting. So let's do that. And then that'll force us to lean into our whole, being able to threshold anything and everything type of game plan. So yeah, let's do Dream of the Untouched Land. Let's do it for the memes. We're not going to play it on this next turn, and so we can just pay 2 energy. In order to threshold this, we're certainly going to need 3 card plays. because we would need to have a quad element matching card to make this work, right? We play it, we get the extra moon, earth, then we need a moon, water, earth plant. This is a moon plant, but no water, earth. Yeah, if we play like another major that has 2 of those elements, we'd be able to threshold dream. Of course, note that we could use an elemental teachings and threshold this. But no, if we need 4 elements, then... Yeah, so we play this, which gives us 2 elements. And we get elemental teachings, which gives us 2 elements. Then we just threshold Dream of the Untouched Land on turn 2. Okay. So if we do that, that means that we will forget a power instead of paying the 2 energy. And we're going to get rid of this Quicken. Yeah, so we'll play Dream plus Lure. So that will be... So before we consider our 2 free elements, we'll be short Moon, Water, Earth, Earth. And we already have Moon, Earth. So then we take Water, Earth off of this, and then that is immediately thresholded. Whew. Alright, we're doing it. We are really doing it. Holy cow. Ooh, Haunted by Primal Memories. Pick up the free fear. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to move an Explorer. Would that have mattered? It actually could have denied a build here. Alright, whatever. I'm allowed to make a little misplay because we're high rolling so freaking hard. So yeah, turn 2, thresholding Dream of the Untouched Land. You know, normal stuff. Golly, this game is ridiculous. Wow. Okay, let's just grow over here. We're gonna go this, and then Dream for Water, Earth. Now all we need is Moon, Earth, and that's thresholded. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to play Boon of Ancient Memories again. Let's gain another major. Sweep. Oh, lordy me. Holy cow. Just, oh man, this game is just turning into major slop so fast. Alright. Well, let's have some fun, shall we? Over here, and actually with the air, we can force a card into play. So we could force Starlight to drop this Unlock the Gates of Deepest Power into play immediately. Is that good? Who knows? Who knows? Is that good? Okay, we're gonna use our Defend 3 to pick up land number 5 over here. So that'll be defended. That'll be defended. Blight, blight, blight. Yeah, and I could have used this. No, yeah, we could have used this last turn to also save the Dahan out of C1. So, whoops. I guess we could do Haunted plus Call of Isolation in order to defend here, but that does not do much. I might use Call to Isolation to save the Dahan. Yeah, no matter how we slice it, it's mildly inefficient. But let's do this. Let us gain a card. If we're going to get force drop this unlock, we need to save our energy. Ooh, I do like Steam Vents. Steam Vents is just really nice. Just being able to just kill a town is just something I find very practical, very useful. The Defend 5 is pretty nice. I mean, we could choose to pick up an Earth and then just defend this. We can, you know, defend this, defend this. If we go like Steam Vents plus Haunted, and then that would give me the 3 Earth, so I could then pop like this town right here. That could be a line. energy. And then we could go here, gaining earth, going 1 and 2. Yeah, then we only take 2 blight. And we don't lose any Dahan. I'm cool with this. Yeah, there was no other card besides Lure in order to pull this off. Sure, that's fine. So we're there for Fear. We'll go there for a Town. We'll go here for Defend 5. We will go here, spending the air, force dropping that into play. We will then go for air, and we're going to spend Earth, Moon. So let's pick up... Honestly, let's just pick up another air. Do not spend. Let's see. Because this is defended, we can actually use Share Secrets to just bring in some Dahan. Let that fully counterattack. Get some value there. Elemental Teachings. We will gain... let's just gain Earth, and then we're going to go Moon, Earth. And no reason to do anything else. Okay. What can we do with Lure? Is there anything exciting? I guess we can pick up that Explorer that we forgot about earlier. So let's do that. Then Dream of the Untouched Land. Add a board. Considering all 3 spirits are already here, I think it's actually best to add the extra board over here, bordering C. Just so that way... because this board is going to start out empty, right? Everyone's going to have a little bit of flexibility to do like very mild interactions with the board whenever needed. But not much more than that. So remove Blight. Remove the Explorer. And how do we want to do this? I like lining up the coasts. Basically, you want to just figure out how few ways that you can get screwed by getting explored. And so, yeah, if we do this, then there's only 4 lands that are explorable. If we go like here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the same. And if we go here, now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? This one is just wrong. The other 2, I'm not sure if it really makes a difference. Perhaps the fact that it's double mountain could be something. Yeah, let's do this. Why not? How do I verify? Okay, cool. Let's add beasts. Here and here. Add some wilds. Let's see, we could get sands, so let's go here, and we could get mountains, so we'll go here. Badlands. Expect, there's no adjacencies for build. I don't know, we'll just go like here and here. These are like our 2 most dangerous lands, just because of the farthest way from everybody. And who gets proliferated? Lightning is going to do just fine. We don't need to worry about lightning and him having fun. Maybe we go for Starlight. Starlight proliferates really, really well. I mean, everyone here proliferates really well. We could just do 1 from Starlight, 1 from Mentor. You know, that's not so bad. Okay, we're just going to pick up an energy. Coming out all the way over here. And you're going to get energy coming out here. And now we can play Unlock for someone to gain a major without forgetting. Of course, that's going to be lightning. And Exaltation of Incandescent Sky is absolutely freaking insane, though I'm not allergic to self-proliferating in case we need even more proliferations with this Bargains of Power and Protection. But Exaltation, this card is absolutely yoked. It's an insanely strong card. I also like that it has the elemental overlap with the Talons of Lightning. Now, those 2 do add up to 13, and we can, I mean, we can get there in a single turn. It's just going to be a little bit trickier. But even by itself, it's just really, really strong. So I'm going to go for it. We're going to go big. We're going to go splashy. let's not piddle around with, being fearful. We're gonna make this silly. Okay. We're gonna immediately lose a major and get more of the same, or we can add an omens token. All right, I think it's omens token for lightning. Where'd that omens token go? We could go... Okay, it's one of these jungles. Let's go here. Let's see. For you, your most expensive non-unique is the zero cost call to ISO. And also we have 0 energy, so this is just a free redraft, which I think is fine. Let's get rid of this call to ISO. Okay, even more crazy support. Gift of Living Energy, Elemental Boon. Just keep everything flowing, and everything just turns insane. Golly. What a game. Holy cow. Free cards galore, free elements galore, free energy. Let's go for Elemental Boon. And then over here, yeah, we're going to get rid of this Volcanic Eruption. No one wants it. And we're going to replace it with Transform to a Murderous Darkness. We're going to replace it with... I don't hate Smothering Infestation. It's just a cheap utility card. Like, none of these cards are crazy. But Smothering Infestation and Bargains are probably your two best. And I'm going to take Smothering. Okay, ooh, one land does not build wetlands. So this one's already not building, so there's no reason to choose C. Over here, this one's already not building, because I only see one adjacency, so therefore we skip E. Okay, there we go. Wild token value. Love to see it. Wild token not value. This land here is going to be a 7 damage Ravage, okay? So we just need to be prepared for that. And certainly we prepare by gathering a Dahan in. Since we know it's going to Ravage, you might as well try and get value from it. We also could just Peace in the Nighttime Sky. Which is just a very funny thing to me. Okay, so we could play Exaltation. That's a very funny way of solving this wetlands here, is just by killing it. We could then target Starlight, and then Starlight kills off this Explorer. Because it's pretty dangerous if we let it build, and then we get like a wetlands or a jungles follow-up, and all of a sudden we start getting all over board H. But if we did wait, then we could kill Town and Explorer, and then get a little bit of free value. Still looking for opportunities to play this Talons of Lightning. Mountains, wetlands with lots of buildings all over the board. It's a little premature for that because mountains haven't come up and the wetlands are all beautiful. So it's definitely going to be a double top track turn for Lightning. Let's go. We got 100% coverage on E. We don't have C3 covered, but everything else besides C8 is good. So I'm thinking maybe we go over here to F4. That'll pick up this 8, and then will give us access to almost all of F. And this will give us near universal coverage with Lightning. As long as we're within range 1 of things, we can do everything. The only thing is, maybe we go for like a Lightning's Boon plus a Harbinger's, and then receive like Elemental Boon for fire plus whatever Starlight wants. Guardian Serpents, Bat Scout. Hey, Guardian Serpent solves the 5. If we solve the 5, that's literally our only land that we're... Oh, this is here too. Okay, cool. Well, we can just throw a presence down in order to use a defend 3 here. So that should be all good and fine. Do a Guardian Serpents plus, element, and then we're good. Might as well play a Bat Scout. Why not? Let's see. We could also just give Smothering Infestation, force drop it into play, though we don't have nearly enough elements to make that feel efficient. Starlight doesn't have any real majors yet. I don't think Unlock the Gates of Deepest Power counts as a real major. So, but we need energy in order to do all that. So maybe we pick up the 3 energy this turn? Or maybe we just start pushing top track? Let's see. What do we got here? Wounded Wilds. There's not nearly enough blight to make that worthwhile. Voice of Command could be interesting. Let's see. If we threshold Voice of Command... I'm just looking over here at C1. Yeah, I think we're going to wind up just having to skip it with Piece of the Nighttime Sky. That's fine. It's not great. I'm going to pick up Blaze of Renewal, not because it's great. I don't think any of these cards are great, but it's like a nice little insurance policy in case of things going sideways. So we're going to Peace. We're going to grow here into the 5 in order to do Peace. And we can Ellie Boon. Maybe we go for... I was thinking Gather. Gather, Scatter, Light of Stars. Kind of fun to be able to play that for a change. Let's bring you out this way. And we'll grow... Well, if I don't need the energy this turn, then we'll just keep pushing top track, I think. So now what element do I go for? If I want to push Blazing Renewal, that could be maybe taking a plant. And then plant is, nice to have. Just completely in the void of what we're going to go for. I mean, we could go for like a sun for a future sweep into the sea. That could be a line that we choose to go for. Sweep into the sea. Exaltation has overlapping elements. They both have 3 sun, 2 water for threshold. So, that's a sensible pairing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we played those 2. And then threshold. This will be thresholded, and then this will be only 2 elements shy of being thresholded. So maybe it makes sense for that to go over to lightning as well. Everything makes sense to go over to lightning. I'm going to work myself towards Reclaim, actually. Yeah, let's work our way towards Reclaim. We'll just do this and this. And I think we are set and ready to go. So, Ellie Boon for fire. Moon. Air, I guess. Piece to skip. We can go Guardian Serpents. Oh, what? Because of the... Hold on a second. I'm crazy. Because of the Guardian Serpents, I don't need to Ellie Boon here. But I guess we could also just use that power somewhere else. Yeah, so if we Guardian Serpents here, Then we can destroy a town in a sands, which I guess we can save for the 6. That's fine. Yeah, next turn we can go top bottom and then play both of these cards. That'd be nuts. Alright. Where's Harbingers going? I guess we don't have to play anything here yet. Bat Scout is the only thing I'm thinking. If we wanted to like move to Han, we could do it with Bat Scout Harbingers, but I think that's a little bit inefficient. Okay, well, let's prepare. Sun and Earth. I think we are good on all these powers. I don't think we need to do anything. Okay, if we go here, it's still fully defended, so that's fine. Then over here, now you're not defended. I'll go here. Ooh, lightning gets a reclaim. Great. Definitely taking Shatter Homesteads. Oh, no one else does? These guys are the ones that need the reclaim. Lightning's been getting juiced up so much that these two spirits are like actually getting into an awkward position of just like running out of cards. Skip the jungle build. We will skip you. Oh, shoot. Forgot to get fear. Alright, we'll skip you now. Hold on. We need to skip a Sans build. So this is going to build here. Yeah, I think we keep this board quiet. And we got the back-to-back Sans. Okay. Okay, we can... yeah, just keep on skipping the extra board. Let's go here, there, okay. Alright, well, C1 just got big. So maybe we'll go for sweep on this next turn. Since we've got all these wetlands and sand, or we've got all the sands and stuff, this Talons of Lightning is really not able to provide value, which is very unfortunate. Let's do that with Bat Scout so we get fear. And then Harbingers will be able to destroy a town, so I guess we can pick up you. The moving an Explorer or a Dahan. Where can we get value by moving a Dahan? Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of a sweep. I'm looking at doing 6 into 1, C6 to C1, and just killing all of that is a pretty efficient sweep. Let's see. We can't go here. That's unfortunate. I don't think this is going to do all too much for us, honestly. Let's go here, bringing in this Explorer. And then Harbingers. Let's get ourselves some fear. Okay. So for lightning, we haven't even reclaimed yet, and we are already here, right? I think this proves just how insane lightning can get, but now we have to actually focus on executing and being able to get the job done. I'm looking at doing exaltation plus sweep, playing both of them, using the extra card play to then throw a shatter homesteads out there too. So if we do this, exaltation will get me air sun. Sweep will get me air fire. And let's see, we're triple sun. Okay, all I need to do is the fact that I'm short a card play, like short a half card play, convert that into fire, and then we'll be good to go. And we get all the invader action skips, which is a pretty big deal. With this, now what do we do? This Smothering Infestation, not very good into back-to-back sands, so that's unfortunate. Over here, I think we definitely want to drop this Gather the Scattered Light of Stars. That is definitely good this turn. If we want to avoid having to do a reclaim, right? We could Blazing Renewal this turn. Can we Blazing Renewal with Threshold? I don't know. I do not know. Over here, is there a reason for shifting memory to reclaim? If we reclaim, what are we trying to get? Certainly doing defense here in the 1. We can, but like, if we grow, oh no, we're 2 away from the reclaim 1. Okay. Yeah, I think we have to reclaim then because we can use the Share Secrets to bring Dahan in. And we can defend, and we can focus on getting land number 1 solved via Dahan. We can go like here, and here. That'll full defend the 1. Let's see, for Starlight. Alright, so what do we got going on? Yeah, we sweep here and here, right? That picks up a England loss condition land, very high threatening loss condition land. Solves this one. Okay, extra board, you're good. Over here, you're good. Over here, you're gonna take a blight. Over here, you're good. So now we only have 2 question marks left. This E1 we don't have a plan for. And C2, if I draft any Earth card, we can do Blazing Renewal plus that Earth card using my free Earth to get a Defend 5. That might be worth it. And we do get an Earth card in the form of Renewing Boon. Maybe not the one that I was hoping for. Gosh. Not super exciting. You know what? Taking a blight, not a huge deal. It's kind of sad about these Dahan here, though. That's the one thing I'm pretty sad about. Let's take... I mean, there is a use for Renewing Boon, because if Memory loses a presence here when that blights, then we can... yeah, we can bring it back eventually. That's something. If I were to fly a presence out here and then defend 5 in the 1, that might be worth it. Okay, yeah, let's consider that. So if we go here, if we go here and then fly a presence out, Adding a presence. We need to pick up this +1 energy, so that'll get us up to the 6 energy that we need. So we'll go +1 energy, and maybe we go fire for the blazing. Not so sure about that. Maybe we will go plant for the blazing, because I'm realizing that we might want to start feeding some cards over to memory, so that memory can feed cards to other people. Generally just, I mean, I think at this point we're just committed to just gaining like ungodly numbers of cards. Let's go plant. We'll go here. Gain a card. Oh, move a presence. Oh, so we don't have the energy for that. Okay, so that whole line just like doesn't work. Because I'm not willing to forego presence to gain an energy. That's ridiculous. So therefore, we forego this. We could do Veil the Knight's Hunt. If I slide this presence over, we can just use Veil and save those cards. Go Veil plus Gather the Light, and then we can delay gaining an element for a turn. I guess this is our non-committal presence. Everything else requires us to make a choice. It's kind of a cop-out, but I don't really have a plan right now. Oh. We need 2 range, and everything here is like 4 range away. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's funny. Then, in that case, we could use Veil to push these in, and then we don't need to play Share Secrets, which would then allow us to do like an Elemental Teachings instead. And if we do Elemental Teachings, we can... if we do Fire, that allows for a double building destruction. Okay, picking up these 2. That could be a way to get things done. Alright, that's slick, that's slick. We'll take it. Yeah, let's add presence in a non-committal way. Gaining an energy. And we'll do this. Okay, and then over here, if you gain fire... Oh, if I go fire, air, then we get a triple building destruction. That's even better than a double. And we can just use exaltation to just like do some skips, actually. So we don't have to take any blight this turn. So yeah, we're going to go for skips here, here, and here. And then we'll get 1 more skip somewhere. But, yeah, wow. Okay. So Elemental Teachings here, picking up fire, going fire, air. We get the full enchilada. But actually, hold on a second. I forgot that I'm intending on playing Shatter Homestead, so really I just need a single fire. And then we get the whole kit and caboodle. Wow. Golly. Okay, so here we're just going to give... We're going to prepare a fire, and we're going to spend a fire, and that's it. Do we want to Blazing Renewal? I feel like the answer is going to be no. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can Guardian Serpent here. We can defend here. We can gift a card. Do we want to gift cards over to Starlight? We got plenty of cards going on here. Honestly, I think we might finally do a reclaim on Lightning. Just because, like, Talons of Lightning isn't going to be playable next turn. So let's not spend anything. Let's give over this Smothering Infestation. Go plant and water. Why not? Click to choose the nearest ocean. Okay. Then repeat, destroy all. Just a good little chunk of fear. Okay. Now, exaltation. I'm realizing we didn't need to defend at range 0, but that's okay. Well, it's defended now. It's going to clear. We can do our 0 range damage maybe here in this sands. So yeah, we will target... oh, actually, can I target you so you drop Smothering Infestation into play before you go into Reclaim? That's probably better. Then you could, like, kill town or something. Okay, drop in Smothering Infestation. Choose a land to deal 3 damage. We can go here. Let's see. Choose a card hand to play. Yep, here. Okay, do land to deal 3 damage. Do I even have... Actually, sorry, I need to do this land. So we gotta back that up. Boom. Boom. Oh, I could have done that with lightning. Whoops. That's okay. It's all good. Skip an invader action here, 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 and skip this build. Well, if I skip the build for all of this, that's fine. We can just skip this build then. And then we can destroy 3 buildings. Okay, I got 4 here. Do we have any land with more? This one has 4. So those are my 2 potential loss conditions. Let's go here. 1, 2. And then I could do Shatter Homestead for another card. But you know what? It's actually good to save your fear. So if you already have the 1 fear card, we don't need to do anything else. So unless if it really solves a problem right now, which I don't see any way that it does, let's hold on to all of our fear and let's save that for the slow phase. Okay. Where is that? We'll go here. Explorer. Oh my gosh, removing that Explorer is so big because that's going to be a blight, but now it is not. Let's see. Where else are we blighting? Here. Here. Oh, that sucks. That's skip, skip, skip. Okay. We're taking 2 blight. Where else can we remove things? We can go here, but that's all going to die. We can go here. That's good. This was intended to be for the Smothering Infestation, but this land's going to build, so we can Smothering Infest here. Skip a land for Wetlands build. That's not going to build. We'll skip E. Okay. I can never figure out, if you hit choose for me, I can never figure out which one goes where. So we're just going to do it the slow way. So skip you. You're good. Skip you. Okay, you're good. Here, Ravage, Blight, Sad. Okay, you're good. Here, it's going to clear. And then skip Ravage. Okay, great. Now, which board does not build? This will build a town. Because of adjacency, we could choose to skip it. I was thinking about skipping it just because of this, skipping 2 builds. That one's already skipped, so this is lower value on C. Perhaps we just skip on F? Okay, we got the coast. Great. So we're not punished for having a town in this one land. And finally, we can start to get a little bit more value from this talent by doing damage here, picking up town. You know, it's a little bit something. We are going to get a build before we get this Ravage. So just because we clear things in the slow phase does not mean that we are free and clear. Not a lot of places to play this. We'll go right here. It's fine. Yeah, this Shatter Homestead's good and important right there. We can destroy 3 buildings. If we're going to be doing a Talons of Lightning here on E2, then we can do a triple destroy down here. Same place we were planning on doing it before, but now we have a fear card, so we can't potentially screw that up. Last, we get a little bit of Dahan movement. Probably not going to make a difference, but let's go this way. We don't need all this Dahan. Let's undo that. Okay. Alright, we get to what? Reclaim 5 cards? Yeah, 2 cards, then forget, gather, and then we've gained 3 more. So let's get back and go peace. Ellie Boon. Forget you. Bringing back. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Whew. Finally, what turn is it? It is turn 5. And we're now doing our first reclaim with lightning as 8 energy, 2 card plays. That's nuts. Golly. And what do we get? Tsunami right before the coastal turn? Okay. I might honestly just play Tsunami, reclaim, play Tsunami again, just because it's just that good. Tsunami is just better than Talons of Lightning here. So yeah, we'll gain Tsunami. We're gonna forget Dream. Since Dream has now been used, it's one and only useful time. Do we have another water? We have Sweep. So if we go like Water, Sun, and then play Sweep, and that will give us Sun, Earth, and then we can gain an air when we pass. Then we go Threshold, Threshold. I don't know. That's a lot of damage. It does a lot of something. Who knows what that something is, but by golly, it's doing it. Course. See, okay, this is the one thing where if I'm playing physical, it's a lot easier for me to do these ridiculous games because you have to consider this elemental boon, you have to consider cards that get dropped into play here. I would just take like a pile of pieces and start pushing them around until something magical happens. For now, I think I'm just going to go with my best gut instinct, but realizing that this is actually just not how it's going to be. We're going to do something else once we figure out what that something else is. Okay, I think Starlight, well, now Starlight actually, no matter what we choose, we are forced to make a decision. Growth options, elements, we are forced to figure out what the hell our game plan is. I'm thinking I might just use a piece while we still can and just do skip on the 2, skip on the 6. Skip both of those lands from ravaging. Let's gain a major. Hopefully we can find a good identity. Pillar of Living Flame kind of lines up already with this Blazing Renewal. And pushes us into fire. And then the fact that we have Ellie Boon and we just start matching fire over here with lightning, isn't the worst thing in the world. Pillar of Living Flame is just a good old like pile of damage. Let's do it. And let's get rid of Haunted, because you're too small. Sorry, kid. You're a small punk. This land I think I want to hit with a Steam Vents. Okay, let's add presence. I want to go top track. I need the energy. Let's pick up a fire. Energy, we can go here, go here. This land's gonna go, huh? Okay. Over here for shifting memory. I think I really just need to be gaining more cards. Let's gain some minors. Now that we have like lots of majors figured out, we're going to start playing a lot of minors in order to smooth things out. If we pick up a defend 5 to defend this, that could be a worthwhile endeavor. Sorry, if we give an earth over to give the defend 5, that could be a worthwhile thing. Let's see. I guess I could also... Well, I could defend 3 here, defend 3 here. Oh, hitting this Reclaim 1 will be really nice. Great. That'll help me out a ton. Let us go just here. Let's reclaim Elemental Teachings. Elemental Teachings is a great way to break up this, because I'm actually not seeing good lines for sweep into the sea. That's one thing that I'm really not seeing. I could, like, what, kill a town and a pile of explorers here? Like, ugh, that's weak. There's a lot of better things we could do. One thing I'm actually considering doing a tsunami here, and then killing 2 cities. And that way, it'll deny this land from building. So yeah, I don't really like this sweep into the sea. I don't think it's very exciting. If we tsunami this, that goes here. That kills cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then what I do? Golly, my brain is starting to melt a little bit. I might need to take a pause just to, like, drink some water and think my way through things. Holy cow. I am very cognizant of trying to maintain a certain pace of play for the purpose of everyone being able to watch. I don't know if that is something that is too self-aware, but I don't know. That's where I'm at. Actually, I do see Sweep into the Sea here on E1, E2, being able to kill 4 towns. That's pretty good value. So, okay, so we could bring Sweep back, and that would go Sun, Earth. At which point, I don't need this elemental boon. I threshold both of these, killing all of this, killing these cities. I could... Where did I add my presence for the turn? Oh, it was up here? Okay. If I go here, I could play Share to pull these Tahan out to protect them from the tsunami. I do think that is a good thing to do to protect ourselves. And actually, I might go for, since I don't need this elemental teachings this turn, I could take this Guardian Serpents to Guardian Serpents here, defend 3. No, because that coast, that's still gonna blight. Defend 3 would have to go here if I were to do that. But even then, there's still gonna be a build before everything else, so. Okay. But Guardian Serpents is definitely good here. Or because it's not going to solve any problems that already exist. Could just innate defend 3. But I'm not playing either one of these reclaim cards then. So in that case, yeah, we're pulling Dahan. And maybe we Bat Scout to just move Dahan around. Spend an Earth to defend. Like, that's fine. I think I'm okay with this. Gaining air. Okay, so we'll share secrets. Gathering to Dahan. Okay, we'll tsunami. Okay, we'll sweep. Destroy. Here to destroy. The other line would be to, because it's still killing 2 towns, maybe I go these 2 come in and then they all die, because then I reclaim and then tsunami this board. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, it's the same amount of fear produced, but now the board just looks better overall. Very silly looking steam vents, but I think it's worth it. Where did I add presents this turn? Did I add presents over here? I guess I can go steam vents, repeat, and then it can just be from a different source. That's fine. And who gets a card? I didn't even consider all that. I guess we got fire activity going on over here. We could throw a call to migrate in. I think lightning's good for now. I think these 2 guys need some love. They've been givers, but they haven't been takers. Let's just throw out a... Yeah, not elemental teachings. It is funny. You can give someone else elemental teachings and they gain the whole mechanic, which frankly I think shouldn't exist just because it's so hokey, but it does exist. Yeah, let's give you call to migrate. Probably never going to be relevant, but hey, who knows? Add a disease. Ignore disease during builds this invader phase. Okay. Well, we can, basically you want to just put this in an empty land where you can gain some amount of future value. So, like, this town here in the 5, though, with that one specifically, Talons of Lightning is kind of decent. So, I'm going to go here in the wetlands. Here, we're going to go in the sands is less valuable. I mean, I guess it could be valuable as a way to, like, pocket that thing out. But we're going to go wetlands here. Over here, we're going to go for this mountain. Over here, we're going to go for this sands as the gateway to the backside. Skip all build action. Yo! This is insane against England. Alright, where do I have ravages happening? Here. Okay, which is not with or adjacent to a beast. Right? Yep. And then here there's a blight happening, but there's going to be a build, so that's not going to accomplish much. Okay, that's fine. We'll go there, and we'll go here. We'll go there. Okay, which land does not build? So this one already has no build actions. This land is not building already, so that's fine. So I guess we skip Actually, skipping E isn't so bad, because then if I tsunami, I can kill city. Okay, skip the explore. Definitely skipping the extra board. Okay, skip you. And then click aboard to build. Okay, we'll go sands. Oh yeah, because it doesn't build. Yeah, so like none of these are going to build just because of, you know, that England rule. Okay. I am interested that this did not get the... Oh, we skipped... Maybe the thing that we skipped was the escalation. Okay, honestly, I don't really know the rules of Dream that well. I'd have to have the card in front of me. It is in the discard pile. Where is it? Build cards, and then... Okay. Yeah, I guess we skipped the escalation there, which is silly. Because escalating here is fine. Doesn't change anything. So we could... But I guess all the rest of them, they have cities. So yeah, I guess it doesn't make a difference. Alright, overthinking it. We're going to gain some value from these diseases. That'll be good. Let's see. Bat Scout. Where, oh, where shallst the bats be scouting? I think we're going to bring them both into land number 1. Try and keep that under wraps. Okay, here, if we tsunami, we can go kill all this, kill some stuff here. Now, this will still build. That's the unfortunate thing. So maybe we go for like an exaltation play instead? This is also a really good tsunami target. There's just nothing but good tsunami targets. Roiling Bog and Snagging Thorn. The Isolate is just a really nice tool to have in your pocket. You never know when you're going to need it. I mean, honestly, we can actually just play the exact same 2 cards again and have a pretty decent showing for it. So what did we do last time? We did like Sun, Earth, and then we went for Sun, Water. Yeah, I mean, hey, gets the job done. Yep, I think I'm happy tsunamiing on C. And if we're to do that... That'll kill a lot, but not everything. It'll deny 2 Blight. The sweep into the sea, what's that going to be doing for me? Honestly, sweep into the sea on C might be the way to go. And then use tsunami over here on E. That could be it. Guardian Serpent self-targeting is really efficient here. We're definitely able to afford mages for ourselves now. Ooh, Walls of Rock and Thorn is a beaut. An absolute beaut. Definitely playing it this turn. Land number 2 looks like a great place to use it to stop a Blight Cascade from happening. And yeah, we need to start getting those extra card plays. So let's, be spreading ourselves out this way. We could do something like this. Just throwing down both of these majors. And we have the elements of threshold both of them already. Taking a look over here at Starlight. I'm looking at doing this Blazing Renewal. If we play Blazing Renewal plus Elemental Boom, we can Threshold Blazing Renewal. We just, pick up this 4 energy here. And by doing that, we also pick up a Defend and some other stuff. And of course, there is the extra HP, but with the bonus 4 damage, you can kill Town City with Blazing Renewal. And then, of course, deal damage to however many buildings there are there. But I'm taking a look at specifically C2, E2 as lands that we can be effective with. If we hit that Defend 5, we could use it here in land number 1. And yeah, that just seems like a pretty slick set. The Earth will definitely come over here to memory. So yeah, let's do that. Let's gain a minor. Isolate, just keep that tool in the bag. You never know when you're going to need it. And we'll slide some presents over this way. Adding a presence here. Gaining some energy. Going the old 1-2. Okay, now that increased my energy by 2, and I don't need that 2 energy. So if I had instead gone here or here and picked up a plant element, that would give me a 3rd innate this turn. And I think that's worth it. So let's undo that Presence Edition. And let's go here, picking up Reclaim and picking up a plant. Because I do think the triple plant is really important to help Mentor. Like right now, he's barely keeping his head above water. I think he'll be really, really happy to receive some free cards. And then we'll just keep this, circle of cards flying. Okay, this looks pretty excellent. Taking a plant. Okay, Reclaim 1. Yeah, let's make something crazy happen. Okay. So here we go Fire, Plant, Earth. So Tsunami. The reason I'm thinking about doing Tsunami and C is just because it doesn't kill Dahan. So yeah, let's do Tsunami and C. There, kill a town, and there, kills you. Okay, and then Sweep we can use in these 2 lands over here. E2, E3, it solves this land, gets this land nice and small. Let's go Walls of Rock and Thorn here. Going for 2 damage, 2 damage. And then the fact that we get the Badlands will allow the Dahan to kill this town. Oh, that's going to be under-defended. Oops. That's fine. We're just going to defend. We can give a card from hand. Oh, we do have that Defend 5. Where can we use that? Maybe we Defend 5 over here? Let's go Destroy. Destroy. We could also use Blazing Renewal. We could kill 2 cities with Blazing Renewal. That's pretty cool. I think there's a very good chance we flip the Blight card here, which is mighty unfortunate. Yeah, let's just defend that. Just really get it good and defended. And actually, okay, so if we're defending this, I wish we could just undo, one specific action. But yeah, we're going to put our Defend 3 over here in E2 since... Yeah, we'll Defend 3 over here. Okay, we sweep to destroy. We sweep to destroy. We have a Defend 5 here. We can gift a card, and we also have Blazing Renewal. Okay, so right now we're taking 4 Blight. Oh, crap. I forgot about that one. Whoops. Okay. Oops. With that in mind, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I think Blazing Renewal, since we have to play it now, we can't choose to play it slow. Yeah, I'm just going to go into E7. And just, yeah. Just get a little bit of value. If we get one fear from the event deck, we get an extra fear card. That could be something. Share secrets. I don't know if anyone cares about any of these cards, honestly. We'll just throw a Devouring Ants over there. Going like sun, animal. Now we have everything. We got the full rainbow, because we still don't know what we're doing. Oh, more damage to the land. That's not good. Beasts. Do we have any coastal beasts? We have a coastal beast here, but this land is fine. Although the extra damage to the land, I think, will make it blight. So let's push you out. Let us push you out. Push you out. Okay, we got some fear, so that's an extra fear card. And let's see what we get. Isolate a land or skip builds. Okay. So the lands that we're going to be looking at building is the wetlands. Okay, which we have diseases. I could choose to isolate H6 and use that to protect the inlands. I do like that. We can... I don't really have any more value. We can, like, deny a build here in the 6, which is fine. Sure, we'll isolate you. We will isolate... I guess we can just skip builds here. And then over here, we can preserve the disease by isolating that. Alright, strifing a town. Although, actually, because of the bonus damage, I think this is still going to blight. Strifing a land with blight. That's still going to build, though. Yeesh. Okay. So that's going to build. So that's still going to blight anyways. That's going to blight anyways. That'll at least... because the event says what? -1 damage to the land and +1 damage to Dahan. Okay. So, wait a second. So actually, this land just wasn't blighting previously at all because of the event, right? Because both of them do -1 damage, so that's just going to kill all the Dahan, but we're not going to die. Okay. Which means that, yes, strifing here does save it because the town gets added. The town does -1 damage to the land, and there is no Dahan to... It has to be in a land with Dahan. Makes sense, but sad that is true. Okay, so I don't know if there's any crazy tricks that we can pull off here. So therefore, we're just going to add these strifes to inactive lands. Going like there. Go there. Go in. There. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, but we can skip the build here on E. And that'll save me 2 blight. Golly. Yes, we skip the build and then we're chilling. Okay. So we skip builds and we skip explorers, but I think we do all of our ravages. If we can skip ravages, that'd be slick, but... yeah. Anyways, we're just going to do bulk value across the board here. Okay, skip you. Yeah, we don't get any skips on this. That's fine. Then we get to skip a land for wetlands build. I could choose to skip this, but that kind of devalues the isolate. We already got disease here. That's already skipped. We'll skip E. Preserve disease. And which board was not escalating? We will deny escalations. I guess no one is really being threatened by having too many pieces of plastic. I guess this is the biggest land, so yeah, we'll skip you. Whew. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, now do we have? We can gain a card. We can do a little bit of damage. Where do we even get value from this damage? I guess we get a lot of value right there. Killing off those explorers. Death Falls. Targeting the jungle sands when there is not active jungles or sands. But hey, whatever. We're just playing cards here. Let us... Gonna go here so we can add disease to those adjacent mountains. Okay, add disease, add disease. Okay, and then, yeah, we're going to give memory some miners. I could go majors and just forget Deathly Falls. I think that's reasonable. Thickets. Flow to very powerful cards. Okay. Alright, taking a look at the Wetlands Ravage. We are looking at 1, 2, 3 ravaging lands. And hey, we can finally make use of Talons of Lightning. Oh my god. Not even for full value, no matter where we choose to do it. But by golly, we can do it. If we target here, there is one adjacent town. This has no adjacent towns. This has one adjacent town. Okay, Talons of Lightning still not good. Alright. Cool stuff. We can just solve this whole Ravage with Exaltation of Incandescent Sky. If we threshold this, we just move on with our life. And I'm considering just doing a, plus energy. Putting ourselves up to 11 energy. And that way we can get the extra card play, because, that's no point. We might as well save the 2 presents so we can make a Sacred Site at will. And then we just got to think about a combination of cards that can get Exaltation thresholded. I'm looking at air. Okay, there is no sun. There's no other sun cards for me to pick. So that means we're going to have to receive elements from one of these guys in order to threshold Incandescent Sky. Sure. That's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, so we'll go here, and I'll just go for Fire Air. And I think I'll just play cards with the intention of just maxing out my innates. Shatter Homesteads is always good. I only need 2 waters, so if we go here, we've got our Fire Met, so we need Air, Sun, Sun. Air, Air, Fire, Sun, Sun. Now, with Exaltation, we'll be able to play one of these cards, all of which give me Fire, Air. And I forgot this the first time around, but I'm pretty certain that you can play a card, and then since you resolve top to bottom, you can meet the threshold along the way. So even though we don't have the air yet, I mean, I'm still going to receive Sun, Sun, Air, but if I didn't have the air yet for this, we could play a card, gain the air, and then still get the skips. So because I need to gain Sun, Sun, Air, that means we're going to be doing Elemental Teachings. I already have Sun, Sun, Air. Let's just gain another Air. That will allow me to do my big ol' skips. Okay, beautiful. Someone's just going to grow here, and that someone's going to be named Memory, is going to grow here. Or I guess we could just do this, right? Move a presence this way. And then gaining a minor. Spur on with Words of Fire. Why not? Just keep this party rolling. Take energy. I wish I could afford to play Lightning, Pillar of Living Flame, but our whole hand costs energy. We have no free stuff to pile on with it. So it just doesn't make sense. Although, actually, wait, yeah. Because we'll get the extra card play with Exaltation. So, yeah, we can go Pillar. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we can just bomb that or whatever we want to do. We might as well throw this for the silliness. And we'll get the extra card play, which will turn into probably... Oh, yeah, no, we don't have the elements for it. What am I saying? Yeah, so we can't play Pillar this turn. That's fine. We can go, like, Smothering. Is there a card to play besides Spur? If I go Lands of Haunts and Embers, then I can Threshold Pillar. Savage Mobbeast will Threshold Pillar. Savage Mobbeast is actually a little bit better. So, yeah, we'll do that. We're okay without Spur. We already have Exaltation. We already have enough of just everything. Great. And over here for Memory, Thickets Erupt is a pretty solidly playable card. We have the 2 plants that we need, so we can Threshold it. Let's get back this Walls of Rock and Thorn. I don't want to pitch any of these cards, so let's just gain some minors. Unquenchable and Nature's Res. Beautiful. There's no point using Nature's Res because we don't have Dahan set up anywhere, so I'm not worried about that at all. Let's go Elements. Let's go... I mean, Thickets Erupt isn't even, like, insane. Maybe we just go for a Unquenchable Flames. And just try and make other things cool in the future. Maybe we'll get Talons of Lightning. How crazy would it be if we got Talons of Lightning to be good this game? That would just... Whoa. Insanity. But you need it, right? Because you need that 6 damage in order to kill 2 towns. Yeah, we're not going to discard. I'm not worried about the extra card plays. I think we're just hanging out for a little bit. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's go here. Gaining a Sun to spend Sun, Sun, Air. So now Exaltation can go here. Play an extra card. And doing damage in this mountains. We're going to play an extra card called Harbingers. And then we get to do damage. Didn't even consider where we're doing damage. But that's okay. We're going to kill these explorers here. Skipping Wetlands Ravages. Boom, boom, boom. And then one more action gets to get skipped anywhere that we would like. Is there a coastal wetlands that's about to screw me? There's actually this one, but that's already skipped. Okay. We can skip a mountains build. That's not building. That's not building. That's not building. And then we can just skip this. Okay. So then we could skip explorers, I guess, is the only thing that's left. Sure. Why not? I guess we'll skip you. We'll ISO you. we will probably just save all the rest of this, just waiting to see what happens. And Pillar we don't need to play right now, so I guess I just won't. Yeah. Okay, so all that blight is being stopped. Oh yeah, because of that roiling bomb, we didn't even just skip that. Whatever. We have more powers than we can ever care about. We'll just defend you, and we're gonna gift a power card. Walls of Rock and Thorn, maybe. We could gift this Thickets Erupt. We're going to give you Walls of Rock and Thorn. Going Sun and Air. All of this can wait. All of this can wait. Yes, we do have a fear card. Great. Okay, we get to choose. Okay, adding wilds. Let's add wilds here, because this is going to build and that could explore. And we're going to allow that build. We're going to add wilds here. Adding wilds here. Adding wilds here. Sure. Ooh, remove an explorer or town from a land with presence. Very nice. Lots of little chip value we can gain all over the board. So we're gonna skip this board from building. Or sorry, the build is gonna be mountains. This whole time I was looking at wetlands, right? Okay. So we skip this board from building. Disease. That's gonna be building. Okay. Those will not be building. I guess we can just solve our little fringe problems, maybe. Okay, who doesn't want to build the coast? We will skip you. Skip build. Wait a second. Oh no, that one we need to let it build so that we can skip the Ravage. Okay, skip you. Allow build. Okay, great. Now we're good. Skip Ravage, skip Ravage, skip Ravage. Great. Which board does not build mountains? So you're good. Oh, because of the coast. Yeah, I'll still skip here. Because I can Talons of Lightning! Let's go! I hope by the end of the game I can actually get decent value from this Talons of Lightning. Or maybe it's better if I don't, just for the memes. Okay. We can shatter homesteads. We can destroy 3 buildings. We also have Pillar of Living Flame. We also have Unquenchable Flame. I think this is a 5 stack and that's a 4 stack. Yeah, this is the big one. So let's Unquenchable here. Just get that done. And then if we Pillar, let's see what we can do. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 4, 5, 6. Then we get another 5 damage. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, good chunk of damage. We've got Savage Maw Beast. That's basically just going to kill an explorer somewhere. But we get a fear, so that's pretty nice. 2 fear and a damage. We can use that right here. Just killing off a town. Just trying to fear max. Just trying to end the game, really. Let's see. We can... Harbingers. Oh, we're not in range. Huh. Okay. We can destroy 3 buildings. This is a big stack. This is a big stack. We are solely responsible for the E1, so let's just pick you up. And actually, yeah, Talons of Lightning here, just picking up town, clears this, kills town. That's actually a pretty solid move. So I'm actually going to be happy with that. Harbingers. I don't... Let's see. For Ravage, you're good. You're good. 1 town, you're good. We got 1 town to worry about. If we threshold Talons of Lightning, that means at minimum we're being able to destroy a town. But certainly we have to defend 3. We have so many ways of dealing with that. So everything's going to die. We don't need to worry about counterattacks. So this is just going to be fear stuff. And Call to Migrate. Honestly, is there anything I even care about? I guess getting these to Han. Moving somewhere more useful. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Whew. It is time to play Talons of Lightning. We can go Talons of Lightning, Lightning Spoon, and Lure of the Unknown. Getting the threshold here. If we play those 3, and then we pick up, like, water... So that's going to be 6 elements out of... And 6, 7, 8 elements out of the 10 that we need. So we won't be able to get the extra building destruction. Yeah, let's not overthink it. Let's just do cool things. I have adjacency on here. I'm missing adjacency up this way into this little pocket, at least with sacred sites. So I'm missing this little corner. I'm missing this little corner. Guess what I can do is go here for the sacred site, and then here just to have a presence. Water, I don't know, fire. Receive elemental boon or something. Okay. Over here, we're just trying to slam as much damage as we can. Smothering Infestation is definitely the card to play this turn. So we want to draft anything with water. Uncanny Melting. Sure, why not? Let's see. We get town. Getting into here would be pretty solid, but we don't have presence over there. Let's just do this. And now let's pick up you for the energy. Wait, did I do... I gained 1 energy. Why not just gain 3 energy? Okay, yeah, we'll do you. We'll do you. Okay, that's my 2 card plays. Over here, let's reclaim Unquenchable. Let's gain some more majors. Just keep it churning. Savage Transformation. Great. Pyroclastic Flow. Unironically, very, very good. We can get rid of Share Secrets. And yeah, let's use that. We can get some damage over here in the 8. And then we'll gift it away to Lightning next turn. So we can go here. We can go... Thickets? I mean, we're just going to be spending a ton of elements to threshold everything, right? So yeah, we can go like Thickets. We can go for... Unquenchable. So yeah, we just need to spend an air here and 2 plants there. That's perfectly fine. Let's get down to business. Okay, pyroclastic flow. Spending. Killing that stuff. Thickets erupt. Let's go. Here, spending. Killing city. Dropping some wilds. Let's go Talons of Lightning. Okay, this is a damn near empty board. Just a couple of explorers hanging out. That's really fun. Honestly, we're going to lure. Here, no, there's enough adjacencies. Okay. I was hoping to deny the build. That would have been pretty funny. We could actually, hold on, if we do this, destroy city. Oh, no, but this builds and then that builds and it's alright. We'll destroy city, though. Why, actually, we'll hold on to it. No reason not to. Anything else to be done? Gifting a power card. We can gift a Nature's Res. We'll gift a Nature's Res over here. And we could spend to force drop it into play, which doesn't accomplish anything. Maybe we're going to force drop into play. We do like a freaking savage transformation. Oh, that'd be funny. It's not going to be threshold or nothing, but it is, you know, just dropping more fear into play. Sure, why not? We got resources. Let's just spend them. Let's just do things. And defend 3. Let's see. We can slow to fast some stuff. I don't even know. Right now we're taking no blight. Yeah, let's get you out of here. That denies the builds. Join the city doesn't change anything. Yeah, I think we're just chilling. Oh, does that matter? I don't think it does. It's all just single explorers all over the board. Let's see. Choose land. Go here. Deal damage. We're going to have to lose a Dahan on one of these lands. That's unfortunate. We'll pick off you, I guess. Explore town into a coastal land and then defend the coasts. I don't have any ravaging coastal lands. So it's just going to be gathering for the purpose of future value. This land here is going to double build. And so now this is my big threatening land. But I do like the idea of gathering things into this coast and then just hitting it with a tsunami. Actually, this land is going to be great for Talons of Lightning. Because we're going to have town, 1, 2, 3, 4 adjacent towns. Whoa! Let's see. That's going to not build because of disease, which means that this will not build. No way of getting this town out. Honestly, we're just going to leave I guess we'll take you. Okay. We'll take you. So tsunami. Actually, no. Whatever. It might explore. Yeah, I'll take you. Okay. Alright, remove stuff from the coast. Hey, maybe we should have been more aggressive. But yeah, definitely take town. Definitely take town. And now we can take town over here. Which land does not have wetlands built? This one's already not building. Maybe I could skip here. Oh man, if I had thought about the skip, and I could have done all kinds of cool things. Yeah, we'll skip. I guess we could do skip both times in E and just keep it solved. And then we could just play a small little game. Yeah, that's sensible to me. Savage transformation value. Okay. Let's see. Well, uncanny melting. Smothering infestation. If we're going to destroy this, we could smothering infest here. Okay. Solve that land. And, okay. Now we're at tier level 3. We can start to think about killing off all these cities. There is too many cities, in my opinion. Kill you. And the town adjacency will solve that land. Unquenchable Flames, we'll just go here because we're going to hit it with the Talons of Lightning. Okay. That's 16 energy. Good God. So yeah, Talons of Lightning. What else do we play? Tsunami doesn't make sense. It's only the land number 3 that matters. I could go for Sweep into the sea, but I kind of have everything else solved around it. Or I just need lots of single target damage. It's interesting, actually. All these majors hit multiple lands instead of just hammering down on one land like crazy. Yeah, Tsunami ain't it. Maybe I should have grabbed a major instead of sap. Now that I'm like seeing the issues that I'm running into. We'll go air fire. Or water fire. We'll do like an exaltation. With the air sun. And let's say we do like a shatter. Right? So now with exaltation I can throw down like a harbingers. And that's thresholded. Thresholds this. Because if we kill these two, we're gonna have a lot of damage left over. Or a lot of like explorers and stuff left over. I'm just gonna sit on this for a second. I might change it. Let's pick up some majors. Vigor of the Breaking Dawn. Okay. Paralyzing Front. Okay, okay. Very cool. Reclaim Teachings, I think. Pyroclastic Flow doesn't seem too sexy into a jungle wetlands turn. Okay. So all of E is solved. All of Extra Board is solved for the Ravages. C. Those two jungles are good. This wetlands is good. Here, we're going to have a 6 damage Ravage. You're good. You're good. And then we have 2 outlets. So these 3 lands are the only 3 lands that I need to care about in order to not blight. Okay. We can definitely P-Fright one of them. And in fact, I can just destroy 3 buildings here. So P-Fright 1. I could also Nature's Res here. So I destroy this and... Okay, what do we got for damage then? Maybe we slow to fast a Smothering Infestation here. We'll just take this just because it thresholds. So we'll go here. reclaim, and then gain a presence. Going here. Going for fire for pillar. Okay. And we go smothering. And we could go steam vents. Steam vents gets me defend set up in this land. If I had taken earth instead of fire, that is. Okay, so we'll take earth instead of fire. Going earth. And then we go here and here. Okay, so we have Smothering Infestation. And then we can take the Talons of Lightning damage and just like spread it out across everything. So with Smothering and Talons, I haven't done the math, but surely that's going to work, right? We've got 4, 5, 6, sorry. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 4 is 16, plus 4 is 20. Easy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we do 9, 10, 11, 12 damage, 13 damage here, and 6 damage here, which leaves one single building alive because of the way that the damage has to be allocated. So we'll probably just use Exaltation to pop that, which is funny. Maybe we'll use Steam Vents to pop a town. But the point is that this will die. This will be defended. And Memory is just going to be doing cool things over in cool places. I like the idea of using Vigor to pick up these 2 cities. Yeah, so we can go like damage, slide up, and then 2 to Han come up, and then just kill everything. And so yeah, we already have 2 and 1, so we can threshold that. Here, we've already got 2 and 1, so we can threshold this, and just do a big old fear bomb. Picking up you, and I guess we can elemental teachings for, I don't know, who knows what, something cool. Whew, alright, let's get it. We'll go here. Let's go... Okay. Talons. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Destroy, 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 and destroy. Okay. It's pretty good value. We need elemental... Oh, because of the elemental teachings. Yeah, good thing we picked up the sun, because we need sun for this. So we need sun... Is that it? So we got triple fire, triple air. Okay. So we just need a sun. Elemental teachings. Gain a sun. Give a sun. That's it. So now Exaltation can go this way. And we can play... Who knows what we want to play? Fire, water, plant. Fire, water, plant. Maybe we just go for Elemental Boon. Just to hit everything. But the plants and the water is what I care about. Let's play Call to Tend. No one loves this card. Let's give it some love. And we can deal 3 damage. So I just want to verify before we, waste our damage. 1, because those City, and Explorers are all dead. Just to the 1 damage to everything. And then we do 1, 2, 1, 2 to the towns. That leaves a 1 HP town left in the land. Okay, yeah, so we have to do 1 damage to this town. I think Steam Vents is a fine way to do it. So we will get our damage done. We'll go... Is there any towns at range 0 that we're at? That's going to die to Dahan. No, we're kind of running out of things to kill. Let's just kill off explorers. Over here, we can do... no reason to do lightning spoon. Let's just save energy then and go for Harbingers. And we can deal 3 damage over here. Okay, skip invader actions. I think we're going to be skipping builds in mountains and wetlands. So we can skip builds. Actually, this whole board we're just going to skip for those build actions. We'll just do this. It's fine. I think we're in an unlosable position, and I don't think we're nearly talented enough to screw it up. Because, yeah, we come here, going boom, boom, boom. Vigor, spending, going here and here to kill off those 2 cities. We got Smothering Infestation going 1, 2, 3. 4. Stevens, kill you. This is the only city left on the board. And I don't have a path to deal with it. That's alright. I'm sure I could have come up with something. But, we will close this out no matter what we choose to do. Let's see, Shatter Homesteads. We've got 1 town left on the whole island. We've got 1 town, 1 city left on the whole island. What the heck? We have no ways of dealing with them. Surely Call to Tend can get us there. There is no Dahan anywhere around here. Golly. I guess we could do this. Harbingers. Kick these 2 Dahan over. Call to Tend. Pushing these 2 Dahan. That's our game-winning line right there. Defend. Oh, is there a give a card and put it into play kind of thing? Pyroclastic. Okay, fine. We're just going to not spend. We'll just give you Unquenchable. Preparing Elements. Is there anything else I can do? I can do a Shatter, but there's no need to because it's going to die. So let's see if we just win with this Ravage. There's no coastal towns anywhere on the island. Get a free bunch of beast kills. Atlantic Han with, okay. Just go like here, here. Destroy 1 invader per 2. There we go. That will end the game by destroying the city with a good old terror level 3 victory. Boom! What a game. What a very silly combo. We did not reclaim with lightning until turn 5. And that whole time we were extremely effective. It's not like we were underplaying and not doing things. We were just thresholding everything, blowing everything up, just having a grand old time. We got to threshold and put an extra board out there on turn 2, which is completely unheard of. This was just a fantastic game from beginning to end. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was quite the adventure. My hair is going everywhere. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope y'all have a glorious day.